Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm mrbobvin or Malika, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys everything I crocheted in the month of August and an update, kind of. No, not an update, it's gonna be news. I have news at the end, like after I show you guys what I crocheted. And I only crochet messenger bags, so I'm just gonna be showing you guys all the messenger bags I crocheted this month. It's August 31st, so I'm really kind of close with this video. Not that it matters. Anyway, so I have news after I show you guys all of this stuff, and it's super exciting, and I can't wait to tell you guys. Anyway, so let's get right into the video. I'm wearing all the bags now. I made 8 bags, so let's get right into it. Okay, so honestly, I actually finished this bag in the last day of July. So I finished this in July, but I wanted to include it in this video because it was literally the last day of July. So in Australia, it was already August 1st, so let's go on Australia time, yeah. So the first bag I finished of this month was this Hufflepuff messenger bag. I wanted to do the 4 houses of Hogwarts, so I started off with Hufflepuff, and this is how the bag turned out. So nice. Oh, and then comment down below your house. I'm Gryffindor, of course. My sisters are Slytherin. My dad's Hogwarts. My dad is, what's it called? Gryffindor. My brother's Gryffindor as well, and then my mom is Ravenclaw. So we have no Hufflepuffs in this house. But this is my Hufflepuff bag, and this was the first one I finished. Then I made my Ravenclaw bag, which is my mom's house. So nice. And then I incorporated the colors of my battery's about to die. Anyway, like I was saying, I incorporated the colors of like the patch on the bag. I think that makes sense. So whatever the color of the patch was, I included it on the bag because I wanted it to be, you know, the colors of the house colors. Yeah. So this is my Ravenclaw one. And then I just switch it up every time because sometimes I just want to do, like, I could have done the bottom part blue, but I just like switching it up sometimes and like mix matching the colors. I think it's super fun. And then I just get lucky every time to find webbing that matches what I want. So I get lucky with that, which I'm happy about. So this was the second bag I completed in the month of August. The third bag I completed was the Slytherin bag, and it looks like this. It's kind of similar to the Ravenclaw, which I didn't realize until I made it. They both have gray. So, yeah. So this is my sister's house. Slytherin. Anyway, and this is how the bag came out. Ta-da! And yeah, and that's it for this one. And then the fourth bag, the best house ever, I made Gryffindor, which is super nice. So with this, I actually didn't like the patch initially because I thought it was too faded, and I didn't think it would match the colors of the bag like how I wanted it to match, but it ended up being perfect. So I always freak out for no reason sometimes because I'm just such a perfectionist and I want like everything to match. And when I saw the patch, I was like immediately no. But I honestly didn't have a choice but to use it. So it's not like I could color it or make my own patch. So I just had to work with what I got, and there was nothing to even work with because it ended up being nice. So that's the bag, Gryffindor. And those were the 4 bags I completed. So I completed 8, and that was the Harry Potter bag. And then I made an Adventure Time collection with the Adventure Time characters, and I've actually never watched or seen at Adventure Time at all, but I know a lot of people love Adventure Time, so I wanted to make Adventure Time bag. So I started off with Princess Bubblegum or Bonnabelle, and this is how the bag came out. This is so pretty, and I was actually excited to make this because all the bags I've made, it's been like blue, red, white, black. I never had one that was like pink or purple. I mean, I still haven't made one that's purple, but I was excited to make a pink one, and so yeah, it came out nice, exactly how I wanted it to come out. So yeah, this was the 5th bag I made in the month of August. Then I made Finn and Jake, and I love this bag because I literally incorporated all the colors of these 2 characters. So you see he has a light top, dark pants, so I did light color, dark color right here. And then Jake, he is yellow basically, so like yellow orange ish, so that's why I have the yellow orange, you know, thing going on. And then Finn wears a white hat, which is why I incorporated white buckles on the bag. So this was like a masterpiece because I literally incorporated all the colors. So this was the 6th bag that I made in the month of August, the best. Then I made Ice King bag, and I love these colors. I actually use these colors for the Killua bag, Killua from Hunter x Hunter. So I kind of already knew how this bag was going to turn out only because of that other bag that I made, and I still loved it in the end. It's the back, front. My favorite part of like all of these bags that I make is the trimming. I don't know, something about the trimming, it just satisfies me, and I just love it a lot. But this was the 7th bag that I made in the month of August. Ta-da! And then the last bag I made was Marceline the Vampire Queen. This bag, I also knew how this bag was going to turn out because I actually made a bag similar to this. It was actually a custom order. So I had Marceline on the back and then another patch on the front. So I kind of already knew how this bag was going to turn out. But again, I still love it anyway, and I just love how I incorporate the colors. Like, I'm a genius. I'm telling you guys, I'm a genius. Like, do you see the red and then the blue and then red, blue, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, this was the 8th and last bag that I made in the month of August. So on to the news that I have now that I showed you guys all the bags that I made. So drum roll please. My sisters and I are going to Sweden next month to visit Alexandra. So if you guys don't know, Alexandra is a friend that Kalila actually made first. I think she started talking to her first at least, but I do remember like we met her last year on the internet. Like, we haven't met in person because she lives in Sweden and I live in California. So anyway, I remember Alexandra was subscribed to my channel because I remember this one time I mentioned something in my video, then somebody asked a question that I literally mentioned in my video, and then she commented under that person's comment and put the time stamp that I mentioned what I mentioned, and she was like, she mentioned it here, and I was like, period, because thank you. And that's literally when I was like, I like her. I like her a lot. And then I don't honestly know how, but eventually we all became friends, followed each other on Instagram, and then just started talking to each other. And now it's been a year since we've known her, and we are officially going to visit her in Sweden next month, which is so exciting. I feel like I already know her because we text and stuff, and I just feel like I already met her. So when we actually meet her in person, it's gonna be like, yeah, like I've known you. Like it's gonna be amazing, and I'm super excited because this is actually our first time traveling out of the country. We've only traveled like state to state because we lived in Alabama previously and everywhere else, so we haven't ever traveled out of the country. So this will be our first time traveling out of the country and then meeting somebody that we met online. So this is super, super exciting. Alexandra has so many things planned for us. We're gonna go on like a ferry ride and train ride and go everywhere. It's gonna be so fun. I'm really excited to try the different foods that they have there. I'm just excited in general. The only thing is that our flight is literally like, actually let me check, our flight's like 12 hours or something, and that's the longest we've ever been on a plane. So that's going to be, it's all crazy and exciting. But of course we are going to film every single thing from the moment we drive to the airport until we come back from the trip, so you guys will see everything. I will say that the footage, all the footage we're gonna have, it's probably gonna last up to October because we have so many video ideas that we want to film, and we don't want to like rush the content just because we want separate videos in October. So I'm just going to stretch out my videos like I normally do, and when it ends, it ends. But I honestly think it's probably gonna end sometime late October because we have a lot of videos planned, like maybe mid-October. Anyway, it's gonna end sometime in October. So literally the videos in October, we're still going to be in Sweden, even though we're gonna be back. But for you guys, we're gonna be in Sweden still. So that's the news. I'm super, super, super excited. She's super excited because this will also be the first time she's meeting us, of course. And we're gonna go to so many different yarn shops, and it's just gonna be so fun. And of course I'm gonna take pictures, so I'll show you guys everything that's gonna be happening so you guys aren't out of the loop. I will be filming exactly like I do when I'm here. So yeah, that's it. That is the news, and that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and since you guys enjoyed this video so much, be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post another video. And I'll see you guys in my next one.